Yo, what's up guys? Welcome to episode 1 of the Casual Terraria server. Without further ado, let's hop into it. So first off, I mined some wood, like you do at the beginning of any Terraria playthrough. And it was really boring. I just mined a lot of it, and then once I had enough, I decided to head caving underground to find some cool stuff. I didn't really find much until another server member, Soda, let me know there was actually a desert pyramid. This is actually one of the rare structures in the game, and then me and him quickly dove right into it. It actually took us a bit of time to find the treasure room, but luckily after enough searching I was able to find it towards the top of it. I was able to get a magic carpet along with a bunch of other small little trinkets and stuff that don't really matter. Cool. Then after that I headed back up to the overworld to see if I could find or explore and find anything. But sadly there was no structures that really were in the immediate area. So after that I headed back to the base, and I worked on gearing up some, got some basic wood gear. As you can see, another server member behind me had cactus gear. After that I went back mining again, and this time I was going to look for another underground chest. And then after that I went back up to the top of the base, tried making a house, but sadly there was a whole bunch of zombies and stuff there, and it was really hard to actually really do anything. So after that I simply just had to survive the night. Eventually able to get a house built, and we started working on making some other stuff. As you can see, I was looking at a storage component, which is part of the magic storage mob, which is one of the mods we have in this playthrough. We don't have many. I am planning to add some more later in the series, but yeah. After that I headed back underground to look for some more stuff. I almost got killed by this ghost here, but luckily I did not. And then eventually I was able to find an underground chest. I quickly opened it up and found a mace, which is actually a really good weapon. It's a range and it's great for melee, which is the class I'm going to be playing in the server, which is really cool. So that was actually a really good find, and I can make that a flaming mace later with 99 torches. And after that, I came back up at the surface and we were blessed with a blood moon, and that kind of just made it impossible to do anything. So me and the rest of the server members just kind of just try to hide out and just try to survive and kill all the mobs. So as you can see, we made a little barrier there, and we were just trying our best to actually stay alive and not die. Luckily I was able to decorate the house a little bit more with a couple pictures I found underground, and yeah. The next day I wanted to see if I could find a sky island, which I actually eventually successfully did, because I really wanted to see if I could get the Star Fury, which is a really good beginning game sword, or early game sword. I actually got super lucky. First chest found an unpleasant Star Fury, which is a good reforge as well. So I got super lucky on that drop, and yeah, that's super duper cool. After that, I head back underground. Not really much to find. I died a whole bunch, but luckily our other server members were also progressing fast as well. And then once I got up to the surface, as you can see, the other server members really built up the house a lot more, so we had a bunch of new NPCs. I came to see if I could buy anything, but there wasn't really much. And then after this, the server members wanted to fight the Eye of Cthulhu a little bit. So we got to work right away making platforms. So I made as many platforms as I could, and we started working on a little arena to the left of our base. So as you can see, I started making the arena. It was really tough because I had next to no movement tech, so it was really hard to actually get up there to actually build. But eventually I was able to get into it, and I started making the arena to prepare for the Eye of Cthulhu. We didn't really know how hard it was going to be because there was 4 of us, so we thought we were going to beat it pretty easily, especially since I had the Star Fury and a couple other members found some good or better weapons as well. So once we finished building the platforms, we were about to summon it manually, but then out of nowhere it decided to summon itself, which is actually really unfortunate. I did not want it to be summoned right then because we didn't actually have an arena built really yet. But yeah, so kind of unfortunate. But yeah, everyone just kind of went into a panic. We were not prepared for this yet. Our arena was barely even big enough to even walk on for a couple seconds. So we started fighting it. My Star Fury was actually pretty obsolete because of the platforms that were above it. So it was actually really tough to actually dish out a lot of damage without getting absolutely killed. So luckily, me and Soda, he had a gesture error, so he actually hard carried at least the first part of the fight. And yeah, so we just kept trying to get as much damage into it as possible, except it was really hard to, though, because it just was, my star rate was just so bad against it. So it just kept missing, like the stars from the sky just kept missing, which was really unfortunate. But yeah, and eventually after a while we were able to get it down to really low health, and its second phase, which since it's expert mode, it is a lot harder, and we actually almost ended up dying, as you can see here. We're it was like a whole bunch of people just died, so it was one person left in the server, and they just kept running. Eventually I was able to spawn back in. It was actually super duper close. Soda was dead, I was dead, and like our other dude in the server was also dead as well. But luckily, at the final tap that was about to kill us all, his cactus armor with its thorns ended up killing it. So we actually were able to actually beat the boss. So once we came to the loot, that was really cool. The Eye of Cthulhu treasure bag. We got the Shield of Cthulhu, which is absolutely huge early game, along with a whole bunch of Crimson ore, because we do have the Crimson in this playthrough. That's going to be about it for this episode, guys. Thank you for watching. I will try to make another one as soon as possible. If you are interested in joining the server and you're not in it, shoot me a DM, or just like contact me, or I'll put my Discord tag in the description, so you can shoot me a friend request and yeah, message me. We might be able to find you a spot. And yeah, more episodes coming soon. Thank you for watching again, and yeah, I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.